Daily Forex, this is Chris taking a look at the US dollar against the Mexican peso. The US dollar has been a little bit negative against the Mexican peso during trading on Thursday, as we've seen the US dollar turn around quite a bit. This will be an interesting pair to watch because the preliminary GDP numbers came in at a contraction of 0.2% in the United States. And while that did take some of the wind out of the sails of the US dollar, the reality is that Mexico is almost wholly dependent on the US economy to grow. After all, almost all of Mexico's exports end up in the United States, and therefore, if the United States has trouble, so does Mexico. The 19.50 Mexican pesos level above is resistance, so if we start to see a move to the upside, we could very well see trouble there. The 50-day EMA is breaking below the 200-day EMA, kicking off the so-called death cross, which is actually the normal state of things for this pair over the last several years. So I think as long as the Mexican economy is anchored to the U.S. economy, this pair might move inversely from what you expect. If the U.S. economy really starts to strengthen, then you'll see the U.S. dollar fall against the Mexican peso quite rapidly. This is because of all of the exports Mexico sends to the Americans. I think at this point we are trying to reach towards the 19 Mexican peso level, which is a large round psychologically significant figure in an area where we've seen some action previously. Rallies at this point in time, I think, are still going to be selling opportunities at signs of exhaustion, and that's how I'm playing this market. I don't have any interest in buying the dollar against the peso, at least not at the moment. Things can change, and they quite often do, but right now, this looks like a market that is still trying to break lower.